Let's go!
Hey everybody, Coach Scott here, and today I want to talk to you why it's so important to have accountability and coaching. Accountability and somebody to walk the trail with you. One of the reasons that and again I spoke with you about this a couple of weeks ago about having the courage to be coached. Number one, I want to talk to you about a few points. Number one, the first thing is we're not created to walk the trail of life alone. And sometimes we have the tendency to become lone rangers and we try to fight our battles alone, and this is a very dangerous place to be. And a good coach will teach you, he'll give you counsel, he can motivate you or she can motivate you, she can lead and advise you within the context of that relationship. In this relationship, many times it takes a long time to develop this type of accountability, and that's why it's important to have somebody that you can trust. Number two, if you don't have any accountability, most people are going to fail. So no matter what your age or life experience is, living is hard. I mean, living life is very difficult, not just because we're flawed humans, but because life simply never slows down. And most people are sprinting just to stand still. So we all need someone who can hold us accountable to our goals and our dreams during all seasons of our lives, especially as it relates to our health and staying true to who we really are. And number three, there's always room for improvement, and improvement is positive. And the older I get, the more I realize I got a lot to learn about how to improve myself, especially as it relates to relationships. Now, my wife and I have been married 27 years, but I'm still trying to figure out how to be a good husband and a good father to 6 children. And in each new season of life, my relationships change. For example, my physical needs are different now than they were when I was in my 20s. My long-term goals are becoming more present now, and the urgency to make a difference in the lives of people have become a priority for me. And having a coach can help you avoid the pitfalls and the trouble spots that many of us can't see on our own. And number four, we've got to trust the process and not rush the process. It doesn't matter where you're at in the stage of life. You've got to understand that a group of people or a coach can guide you through all the stages on your journey. But you must be patient with yourself, and you've got to trust the processes that you have in place to allow you to be successful. And many times the viewpoints of others that have navigated waters before you can be very, very helpful. And number five, it's important to have a Timothy and a Paul in your life. It's important for you to lead and to guide others once you've found your way on the journey as well. So to have relationships similar to the one Paul and Timothy had in the Bible. So in 1 Timothy 1:2, Paul addressed Timothy as his true son in the faith. Your Timothy is someone who learns from you, follows your example. But you also want a Paul in your life, and that's a person that's going to push you to be the best version of yourself. And this is where coaches can be very helpful. And number six, coaches are trusted advisors. And in the game of life, it can be hard to know who to trust. This is why it's important to have somebody that's willing to speak truth to you and know that they have your best interest at heart. Best interest at heart. And if you'll follow these 6 principles, I believe it will put a safeguard around you. It can become your shield and your staff and your rod, and you're on your way to becoming the real you. And if you'll do this, I believe and declare you will be all that you were created to be. God bless you guys. Take care. We'll see you soon.
No, we walk as one.